Now at 5, China and the United States engaging in a heated back and forth over tariffs. President Trump implementing new skyrocketing tariffs on Chinese products to a combined 104%. China firing back, saying they won't be bullied by the United States, calling the tariffs blackmail. Now this comes after a tense week between the two countries, with both sides' threats becoming a reality. The stock market riding a roller coaster while reacting to this. After a strong start, it wiped away all gains, ending in the red. However, top Trump officials touted today as a win, saying they're heading in the right direction.
Nearly 50 countries have approached me personally to discuss the president's new policy and explore how to achieve reciprocity, and they've spoken with many members of the administration. A large and persistent trade deficit has been over 30 years in the making, and it will not be resolved overnight, but all of this is in the right direction.
But now all eyes are turning towards midnight. Tariffs against 50 countries are set to kick in. All of this while the Trump administration says they're ready to negotiate better deals. NBC's Julie Sirkin has more for us from Washington.
The clock is ticking until new Trump-imposed taxes on goods imported from more than 50 countries take effect. And the results, analysts say, could be dramatic.
At midnight tonight, the era of cheap consumer goods for Americans could very well be over.
On Capitol Hill, a contentious Senate hearing. Lawmakers unleashing on the White House top trade representative.
I'm assuming this all got gamed out. Because it's a novel approach, it needed to be thought out. Whose throat do I get to choke if this proves to be wrong?
We have a trade surplus with Australia. We have a free trade agreement. Why? They are a incredibly important national security partner. Why were they whacked with a tariff?
Jamieson Greer defended the Trump tariffs, saying they're a drastic, overdue change which will overcome short-term losses in global markets.
This adjustment may be challenging at times. I'm certain that the American people can rise to the challenges they've done before.
After days of mixed messaging over whether the tariffs are permanent, the White House now says it is open to making deals with trade partners.
The president met with his trade team this morning, and he directed them to have tailor-made trade deals with each and every country that calls up this administration to strike a deal.
One country not coming to the negotiating table yet, China. The White House says it will raise tariffs on Chinese goods to 104% on Wednesday. China's leaders vowed to fight to the end. The escalation comes as the president faces growing pressure from top business leaders to postpone or reduce the tariffs, after they caused chaos in investment markets and wiped out trillions of dollars from Americans' wealth.
The economy is weakening as we speak. Most CEOs I talk to would say we are probably in a recession right now.
Seattle Vietnamese restaurant owner Dong Nguyen says he's made little profit since the pandemic and fears what will happen to his business when costs rise overnight.
46% is, too much for the Vietnamese people.
As the trade war escalates, American consumers and business owners are left with uncertainty.
And today, a major trade group representing companies like Home Depot, Target, and Best Buy becoming the latest to weigh in on the president's tariffs. The Retail Industry Leaders Association writing in a statement, quote, the tariffs threaten family pocketbooks. They also urge Congress to weigh in to protect American consumers. In Washington, Julie Sirkin, NBC News.